Today I'm showing you how to change the Saab 93 coolant tee fitted in the top hose from head to radiator. The stock Saab 93 coolant tee connector fitted to B207s from the factory is a glass-filled nylon, which is fine when it's new, but once they get up above 10 to 12 years old, they become brittle, and it's becoming quite common for people to experience breakage, particularly where the turbo return hose comes in to join the T-piece. As this is the outlet from the cylinder head to the radiator, breakage allows coolant to just spill straight over the alternator and the aircon compressor. And as it's one of the engine's primary coolant runs, it will leave you stranded and you'll be needing rescue. So what am I suggesting you use to replace your Saab 93 coolant tee? Well, for about a year now, I've been selling a handmade Saab 93 coolant tee aluminium replacement, the same as is fitted to my engine now. This is still available, but I have a new solution which I believe offers just as robust a solution and better value for you. For your Saab 93 coolant tee replacement, I present to you this one-piece silicone hose. This one is the first off prototype part from a manufacturer that I have actually dealt with before in my past life as an automotive engineer. As far as I know, nowhere else sells this hose as a standalone item. You can only buy it as part of a kit of coolant hoses, which in some cases comes in at £200 nearly. So I decided to make my own. Being of one-piece construction, there's no T-joint to fit in here, so it's therefore robust and solid. I'll put a purchase link in the description, and I would strongly urge anyone who's got a 4-cylinder petrol 9.3 to change their standard plastic T-piece out. The last thing you want is that breaking when you're 200 miles from home. Before you do anything else, put something under your car to catch your coolant spillage. Remove the coolant cap, and if you've got a hand siphon, use that to get as much coolant out of the reservoir as you can. If you still have the original spring clips, you can get a pucker tool for loosening these, but also you can do this with a pair of pipe grips. Loosen the clip and remove the radiator end of the main hose first. Now I've managed to place a 4-inch funnel down here, which I've tie wrapped to an air conditioning pipe, which catches my coolant and drains it into a pan at the bottom. Make sure you're catching as much of the coolant as you can. Do try not to let used coolant run across your drive or down the road. It's quite poisonous to small mammals and birds. Once you've got the radiator end off, the rest should be fairly easy. If you struggle to undo the hoses from the unions, sometimes you can free them up using your pipe grips, or if you slot a screwdriver down at the end of the hose, prise it gently against the head, that can break it free as well. I'll deal with the turbo hose last and fit the new hose between the head and the radiator first. I'm fitting new stainless steel hose clamps to my hose. You could reuse the originals if you want to, but if you are using these Jubilee type clips, the one at the bottom that goes to the radiator, set that in position so that you can come in that way, and the top one I suggest you set in position so that you can get it. You shouldn't have any problem fitting the hose over the unions. Make sure of course that you've got it the right way about so that the hose for the turbo can lay down the side of the timing case here. And make sure as well that you haven't kinked the hose in any places, particularly where it comes around these bends. Make sure that you've got the pipe pushed on as far as you can on the radiator union, and then get that clip tightened up first. No need to go mad when you're tightening these clips down, because the unions has got a little neck just at the very end, and as long as the pipe is over that neck, over that ridge, and the clip is on the other side of the ridge, clamping it down onto the pipe, that prevents the pipe from coming off because you can't pull the clip over the ridge. And test it, make sure you can't pull it off. To get access to connect the turbo hose, we need to remove the airbox. Disconnect the Cobra and the harness from the mat, and the box can be lifted out without actually having to open it. Now the dog can see the rabbit. This turbo hose is clipped in there, but it finishes just here by this bracket where it is connected to a metal pipe that then goes around the rest of the way and connects into the turbo CHRA. But I don't really want to disturb the union at the CHRA. If you can get your screwdriver in to the end of the clip, you should be able to undo it, just the same as you would a clip on a CV joint. There we go. The barbs and the holes there grip each other. All you were doing was getting your screwdriver in there and separating those two. Once you've undone the clip, pull the hose off. If you're struggling to get the clip undone, a decent pair of wire cutters or cable cutters with a bit of luck will stretch it and get it undone, or even cut through it for you. Fit your new clip over the hose so that you can come into it to tighten it up from this direction here. Push your hose over the metal pipe, put the clip into place and nip it down. Because of its position, you might find a large flat screwdriver is useful for holding the back of the clip while you tighten it down. Give it a tug, make sure that it's not going to come off, clip it into the original position. You'll have emptied about 2 pints of coolant out of the engine. Refill it, do so gently. Give your new hose a squeeze 2 or 3 times to make sure you're pushing the air out, and replace your air box. Careful not to trap this vacuum hose, and of course, whatever else you do, don't forget to reconnect your MAF. Fitting one of these hoses could well save you a nasty experience with a tow truck. If you got value from this video, please consider supporting the channel. Buying one of these hoses from the link that's in the description is a great way to do that and benefit yourself at the same time, and I shall see you on the next one.